Alright guys, we're back for another shave this morning. And funny thing, I was looking for a particular brush for my shave today. And I couldn't find it, and I was thinking, where in the hell is this thing? Did I let one of my buddies borrow it because I've sent out a couple starter kits? I was like, where the hell is this thing? I started checking all my drawers. I checked my little display over here. I was like, what in the hell? Now, I went and checked my wife's bathroom because from time to time she will use my gear, but it's kind of, hit or miss. I go in there and she had my shaving brush and my soap, and I was pretty proud of her because she had the brush, tipped over so it could drain out, and she had the soap with the lid off tipped over, and I was like, we've came a long way. I'm so proud of you. Anyhow, this is what she chose. Marting Soap's Legend. And so I'm going to get in the same shave that my wife got. Marting Soap's Legend. Now, this is a cologne scent. I'm not aware if it's a dupe. I do believe it's an original creation from Jennifer Marting. She also does Strike Gold Shave. She does their soaps, and they're pretty fantastic. Let's see here. I'll put this up close so you can see the ingredients. And very classy labels as well. Marting might ring a bell because the old Brush Guy brushes were made by Matthew Marting. And his wife, Jennifer Marting, used to do Mason Boutique, which those were really good vegan soaps. I really enjoyed those, but they're no longer around, sadly. She started doing soaps for Frank, and now she started her own thing again with Marting soaps. And this is a really good fragrance. This is one of those ones that you could just wear year-round. It's kind of hard to describe, but it's almost like a dark, clean scent, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't. But it's clean, it's fresh, but it's like warm at the same time. Yeah, I love this stuff. This stuff's great. And since she always, does a leg lather rather than scooping it into a bowl and doing a bowl lather, I'm actually going to be doing a face lather today. So, a rare face lather shave on my channel. She also chose the old Wolf Whiskers brush here. My first Wolf Whiskers with the black and silver colorway with the little black wolf tuxedo knot on top, or black wolf synthetic knot. And gonna be using the Karve with a Gillette Platinum blade, the stainless steel Karve. And I don't know how many shaves are on that blade. But before we get to that, let's crack ourselves a little shave drink. This one's just an Oktoberfest beer from Polliner. So I'm just going to crack this open with the Karve. No, I'm just joking. Some of you guys just lost your minds. No! I just got the cheap little bottle opener here. Raiders. Anyhow. Let's get to lathering. I'll dip my synthetic brush in the water here, and we'll get started. So, off top, I was just on Instagram before I hopped on, and I saw that Oleo Soapworks was doing a little live, and she was showing off her new workspace. She expanded, and she just kind of passed her 4-year anniversary, so that's kind of cool. But she was just showing off her soap base and kind of taking questions from viewers and stuff like that. I'm going to add a little bit more water. It's getting quite pasty already. And I saw that she put a post up where she said the next 25 orders are going to get a free Shop of Milk soap, which is, I believe, sheep's milk in English. And it wasn't from her company. It was, I believe it's just a classic soap called Shop Milk from Hasslinger, I believe. So that was pretty cool. And we got a decent load here. I'm just going to try to get some off the perimeter, add it back in. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I perused the site. I know she has some shaving bars that are not in tubs that I definitely want to support that. I think it's cool that some artisans are kind of moving away from using plastics and whatnot. I don't think she's moving fully away from it, but I think she's giving us the option. And I'm totally fine with that. Alright. I'm just going to smear this here. I'll get some water on the face. So yeah, those first 25 orders got a free puck of soap from Hasslinger. I thought that was pretty cool. She also said she was going to kind of ramp up production on her EDTs, and she is taking suggestions for scents that people might be interested in. So that's pretty cool. Getting these EDTs from shaving artisans always kind of gives us a cheaper option for some really good products. You know, some of these cologne dupes are upwards of $300-400. And if you could get the same thing for $50 to even, $80, that's still a steal. I don't know how much she's offering hers for. I've never bought one from her. But I'll definitely check it out, because I've got a few from artisans already. I've got a few from Noble Otter and APR. And I got one from Chatillon Luxe that they do for Declaration Grooming, but I believe it's a Chatillon Luxe scent. I'm gonna add a little bit more water. Still feels a little bit thick. Definitely feels dense though. We're gonna try to keep that density, but keep adding water until we achieve that more slick base. Oh yeah. It's funny because I keep having urges to use my Rockwell 6S, but I lended that razor out in one of those starter kits, and I'm having like remorse for that, because I'm having urges to use my Rockwell 6S, but I don't have it here. I might inquire my buddy to see if he wants to try something new. That way I could get that back. Although I should probably just let him familiarize himself with it before switching things on him. Alright. Obviously I'm a bowl latherer, so doing the face lather is going to take a little bit longer for me. So if this goes a little bit long, that's probably why. But this does look pretty good as of right now. I'm pretty happy with that. So here we go. Pass one. Who knows how many uses on this blade. Oleo did mention formulating a new base, but she didn't give us a timeline. Oh yeah, and this stuff is good. And I really wanted to make sure that I got some of these Marting soaps, because I didn't want Jennifer to, get in a position where they have to shut up shop for a second time. Jennifer and Matt have been in the shaving community for a long time, and I want to make sure I support that. I believe this is the same exact base as Strike Gold's Commander-in-Chief Tallow formula. And that is really good stuff. I still have like a big blemish right there on the Adam's apple that won't go away. Then I have another one like on the top of my neckline there. So I'm going to try to work around those the best I can. Trying to give them time to heal. Uh-oh. That might not have been good. But this soap definitely maintains plenty of slickness. Original and residual slickness are pretty damn good. And the scent strength is probably a 6. It's really present. And it's there for you to enjoy throughout your whole shave. I'm just going to kind of add some moisture as well as work some of that stuff out of the reserves, being my beard. Alright, I'll dry up my hands. Let's see what else we got here. So, with the Big Shave Swiss being postponed, I was really hoping to smell some of PAA's products in person. That way, you know, I wouldn't be blind buying like we so often do in this hobby. But since it's postponed, I'm not going to have that opportunity anymore. So I'm asking you guys, what are some of your favorite PAA scents, and maybe why? You know, what a little description of them. I can kind of get an idea. I've seen some stuff that I kind of had my eye on, but I'm really unsure. So what are some of your guys' favorites? Alright, past you. This Black Wolf knot is so soft. I think it has just enough backbone to where I can't call it floppy. I think it has just enough backbone that I can't call it floppy. It's actually a really nice little synthetic knot. It's not quite as dense as some of the ones we have these days, but it's definitely a nice little synthetic knot. Let's see if I can get this out of there. Oh yeah. You're trying to hold on to that, weren't you? Holy crap. Let's spread some of this love around. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. Almost kind of scraping it back off. Yeah, it was holding on to more than I thought. Alright, that's definitely enough for a second pass. Alright, let me dry off my hands, get that slickness off. So, I know I mentioned yesterday was my brother's birthday, and that we were going to get some drinks. And I was kind of really leaving it up to him what he was going to do, but he kept it pretty light, and he said, you know, we'll save it for the weekend. And so I didn't end up having to use my sick leave. It's funny because I tell my supervisors, say if I ever call in, it's not because I'm sick. I'll just tell you right now. If I call in, it's because I'm either hungover or I'm extending my weekend for a vacation or something. I'm just letting you know now. I'm one of those guys that's like, I'm coming to work through rain, sleet, hell has frozen over. I'm coming to work, you know? And a lot of people at my office are like that. If you actually don't come in because you're sick, people kind of look at you a little strange, like you let them down. I'm pretty used to coming in no matter what the hell is happening. That's why I have a huge stockpile of sick leave. And if I want to use it to celebrate my brother's birthday, that's exactly what I'll do. Ooh. Ooh, did I get it? I know I went over it, that's for sure. That little pimple or whatever it is. I know I went over it. I'm not seeing any blood yet, but I know my buddy Jack in the virtual groom room, he debuted the new Karve in a different metal. I believe this one was in titanium. I'm not 100% sure because I have no interest in it, but it had a whole new handle design, which I wasn't a fan of at all. I like the design that they have right now, but I'm sure some people will like it. And I'm sure a lot of people are pretty excited for the titanium offering because I don't think there's a lot of titanium offerings in the marketplace. I think maybe Above the Tie might be the only other one. I mean, I could be wrong, but I really don't see a lot of titanium razors out there. And I really hope titanium is the metal because I could be wrong. But I know they have stainless steel, brass, aluminum. So I think titanium is what they're offering next. Alright. So let me just wipe this down. But same Karve head geometry, so you're gonna get that fantastic shave that everybody raves about. Karve is literally one of the best razors that I've came across as far as DEs go. I'd say it's just as smooth as the Rockwell 6S, but it just looks a hell of a lot better. I'm also kind of torn. I was hoping to get to check out Blackland razors at the Big Shave, but that's not happening now. I wanted to check out their Vector and their Saber razors for their single edge artist club style, as well as their gem style modern razor, which I've always had interest in, but that's a lot of money, and being able to hold it in my hands for examination would probably sway my decision, or ease my mind anyhow. Damn, that stuff is really in there. I think that kind of speaks to the density of that lather. Alright. think we got her. I also want to check out the Supply razors. Their single edge injector. But I don't know. I don't know what I'll go with, but I'm in the market for one. So I'm going to be using the matching aftershave. Those are the ingredients for you. I wish it was a little bit, it's almost a traditional aftershave splash with those ingredients. I wish it had a bit more skin food. Alcohol, water, fragrance, witch hazel, aloe. Pretty basic. I wish it had a little bit more skin food, but the fragrance does last on you for a while. So that's nice. Get some in here. Oh yeah. No burn, not even over the top of those pimples that I thought I might have got. And get a little bit more for the cheeks. Oh yeah. And this stuff smells great. I would say it leans a little bit mature, but I definitely think it's wearable for most occasions. It might be a bit much for casual wear, to be honest. Now that I'm getting the aftershave rather than the soap, I'm getting a more true interpretation of the scent. It might be a little bit much for casual wear, but definitely if you're going out, maybe on a date, maybe to the bar with friends or to the club or to work like a business, more formal setting, definitely it would work for that. Might be a little bit much if you're just going to the grocery store. People might think you're kind of overdoing it a little bit, especially if you're in sweats and a t-shirt or some shit. But yeah, that's real good. Since it doesn't have a whole hell of a lot of skin food properties, I'm going to follow up with some good Oleo. Pure oil blend. Of course, it is just absolutely stacked with ingredients. You want to talk about skin food? This is fucking skin food. So we're going to get just a few drops, don't need a lot. That'll do. 3 drops. Get that spread around. Now this wasn't made particularly for the beard, but it's not bad for the beard at all. Because what's good for the skin is good for the beard. Because hair grows out of the skin after all, so we're just going to get that all incorporated. And this stuff is the real deal. This will whip your skin right into shape. Nothing but skin food. Alright, so quick recap. Marting Soaps Legend. An awesome cologne scent. A little bit mature, but really good scent. I also used some good Oleo Pure Oil Blend. I used the Karve stainless steel with the Gillette Platinum blade. B plate, if anybody's wondering. I used my Wolf Whiskers brush. I believe this is called the Tuxedo handle shape. Just kind of like a little pawn shape with the Black Wolf synthetic knot. I believe that's a 24 millimeter. And I believe that's it. I also had an Oktoberfest Marzen from Polliner. And that'll be it. So, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good weekend. Maybe check out Oleo. Show her some support. Definitely check out Marting Soaps. and show Jennifer some support. She's making real good stuff. She only has a few offerings, but she's playing it safe for a new company. I believe the other one is kind of like a dessert like gourmand scent, and the other one is a citrusy aquatic. So those are her 3 offerings. I'm interested in all 3, to be honest, but you know, it's kind of hard with all these artisans these days. You got your attention going all over the damn place. Anyhow, that's it for me. Great shave today. Great products used. Yeah, I'm out. Have a good weekend, guys. Cheers.